This is the July 30th Greatstockpix.com highlight reel, if you will. Really good day today in chat. We had very first call of the day, as a matter of fact, was Garmin, GRMN here. We did it again. We caught this within 5 minutes of the low of the day. We said to buy above this 5-minute candle. Trigger to buy was right there. Worst case stop right here. 27.83 was the entry. Went all the way to 28.56 for a 73-cent gain on 23 cents risk. It never got stopped out. Whole Foods, WFMI, we did it again. We caught the bottom here. Actually, we caught this one within 2 minutes of the bottom using a technique I teach. I literally called Whole Foods. Give you the price here, $37.35. It had to be right about there, somewhere around there. $37.35. Stop was 8 cents below. Never got hit. And from $37.35, WFMI made it to $38.12 on 8 cents risk that never got hit. So a real nice one there. And a few shorts today. Teva, I want to say we caught it within 5 minutes of the high of the day, but if you look late in the day, it did break where we called the short. But again, for our purposes, it didn't matter. We called it as a short if it broke this candle's low, which you can see it did right here. Worst case stop right here. Remember, these are all meant to be trades, not investments. So the short on Teva, 48.56 right here. Worst case stop was only 15 cents above, and it did fall to 48.08 for almost a 50-cent move in our favor on 15 cents risk. And again, we don't sit there and hold and let it come back and stop us out. We pay ourselves as we get a profit. VPRT, we did it again. Caught this one within 10 minutes or so of the high of the day. We called it on a break of this candle's low as a short. Short was right there. Worst case stop right above this candle's high. I'll give you the numbers. 33.67 was the short, and the stop was only 15 cents above. That's remarkable for a $33 stock. And it moved 84 cents in our favor. You know, it pretty much went sideways, but from where we shorted it, ended up at the lowest point, 84 cents in our favor on 15 cents risk. And then kind of a different kind of trade, SOLF. See this little sell-off here? This is a different kind of trade than the ones we were highlighting. We called it as a short on a break of that candle's low. Not a huge move, but a nice percentage move. We call this at a short 967, and this is the beauty of the SOLF call. 967 short. Stop was right there. I can't even put they're so close I can't even put the line. The stop was 3 cents above. Never got hit. I was able to take this with a little more size than I normally do because the stop was so tight. So a 967 short, stop was at 970, 3 cents above, never gets hit. And really 20-25 minutes later, this was down to 938. Again, a nice percentage move. And anytime I can make that kind of money in 15 or 20 minutes, I'm paying myself all the way down there. And that's the highlights. We had several. A lot of people say, okay, well, you only show the highlights in your videos, but how many calls did you make? You know, as if to imply we had 20 calls and I'm only showing you the good 5 ones, the 5 good ones. I didn't say that right. We have several calls that we make money on, okay, but they're not necessarily worth showing on the highlight reel. You know, Hershey's is a good example of that, but you'll still see the pattern of low risk stuff. Okay, we called Hershey's HSY. All right, that was my ferocious watchdog. Anytime the doorbell rings. Anyway, an example of one, you know, that we call, and again, as I said, you'll notice the pattern of low risk stuff. We called Hershey's HSY as a short if it broke that candle's low. Okay. And so, you know, it did trigger short right there and gave us an okay, you know, move and put some money in our pocket, but hardly worth a highlight video. So I just wanted to use one example. We called this at a short 47.22. You know, and 15 minutes later, it's down to 47.08. Still put some money in your pocket, but, you know, hardly worth a highlight video. So I don't mean to imply that, you know, everything we call are winners. We have stuff that triggers short like this here, and then takes off to the upside. We also teach a way when we do catch one that we think is a top and it fails to sell off, We also have a way to turn around and go long. So we have methods for all of that. But you know, as far as the highlight video, we just try to show where we caught the extremes of the day, or very you know, tight triggers and stops and that sort of thing. Well, everything we do is tight triggers and stops. But as I always say, I'm going to quit babbling. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll do another highlight video on Monday night.